What's on, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Ross, I like games, and today we need to talk about some more lovely promo cards. You see, yesterday I showed you some new black promos. I told you they came in a pack along with 4 purple promos. Except I showed you the black ones and I told you what they did, and I didn't show you the purple ones and I didn't tell you what they did, which is frankly rude of me. There is a hole in my Digimon TCG coverage, and by now you probably know that I kind of pride myself on showing you every single little thing you need to know about the Digimon TCG. It's kind of my thing. So let's talk about these purple promos, shall we? Shout out to both DTCG Review over on Twitter and the lovely Jason Snowjack, shockingly, on the Facebook group for the translations. So starting off then, we've got a Demidevimon. It is a level 3, free cost to play normally, 0 cost to evolve, 2000 power, which is honestly what we expect from a level 3 with a decent ability. We've seen plenty of level 3 Digimon with more than 2000 power, but generally speaking, soon as you give them a half decent ability, they end up down around 2000 power, which is absolutely fine by me. We did of course get our first Demidevimon back in Ultimate Power, the second expansion, and that one was 1000 more powerful, but then again, this one has a skill. And the other one was a vanilla. What is that skill? When you play it, you discard the top 2 cards from your deck. That's what you do. And I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, this could be useful. I mean, the card I've spoken about over and over and over and over again in these videos is Impmon. Impmon is one of the ones from Ultimate Power, and that's got a skill whereby when it is destroyed, you trash the top 3 cards of your deck. And I initially said that wasn't very good, because it's blind discard, and blind discard can really hurt you. And in hindsight, it's getting slightly better. I mean, we've got a bunch of purple cards like, for instance, Metalgarurumon. When you attack, you can play a level 3 purple Digimon from your trash without paying its cost, though it doesn't get any play effects. And that's good. And essentially what you do is you mill your deck, and then you end up putting a level 3 that you want to play into your trash. And then you attack with Metalgarurumon, so essentially you get that level 3 out of your trash, but you haven't actually paid the cost, so it's ended up on the field, you have essentially played it, but you haven't had to pay the cost to play it. It's fine, but I'm not sure that's the best way to go about playing it, with blind discard and crossing your fingers, because most of the time you're as likely to mill a level 6 you really don't want to mill as a level 3 that you do. Of course, we've got Digimon out there that just want lots of cards in your trash. The Yarmon Tamer, if you've got 5 or more cards in your trash, you get an extra 1000 power. That's kind of nice. That's a reason to trash some cards quite quickly, and if you trash a few cards quite quickly, you'll be good to go. So that's one you probably should bear in mind here. So it's just more self-milling is what I'm basically saying. It's fine. It really depends whether you want to self-mill. If you do, if you're playing from the trash, clearly this is a great option. But we could also have a little bit of a look about Devimon. A 5 cost to play normally, 2 cost to evolve, 3000 power level 4, which incidentally 3000 power on a level 4 is kind of garbage. The cost is fine, but the power is very low. But when you play it, you destroy one of your opponent's level 3 Digimon. Oh. Yeah, that's a really, really good skill here. I'll be honest with you, this is kind of phenomenal. So I can forgive a lot of this. I can forgive a lot given how good this skill is. I mean, it is a play skill, not an evolve skill, so you've got to pay the 5 cost to play it normally, but I have no issue with this whatsoever. This is a very nice Digimon. If you're wanting to play a level 4 without paying the cost, this is about as good as you get. Yeah, I know that you're only destroying a level 3, nothing more powerful, etc., etc. Don't care. This is a free deletion on one of your opponent's Digimon. Maybe it's one that's sitting there trying to gain an advantage. Maybe it's one that's sitting there that's going to evolve in the future, or it's just sitting there reaping, or whatever. Yeah, there will be times your opponent's got something like a Tapemon that when it gets destroyed, draw a card. And this does not seem like an optional ability, though we don't know for sure, incidentally, it might be. But as it stands at the moment, just deleting a level 3 when you play this is awesome. Yes, there will be times this backfires. Oh no, I've deleted your only level 3 on the field, it was Tapemon. Ah, you've drawn a card, that's really annoying. But generally speaking here, you play down a level 4. 5 cost really is not that expensive, and I get to delete one of your Digimon in the process. Count me in, ladies and gentlemen. Count me in. Myotismon here has Companion, but what's really important here is that it has Companion as an inheritable skill. Oh, we should probably look at the stats, shouldn't we? I got too excited. 7 cost to play normally, 3 cost to evolve, 7,000 power. Slightly expensive for a level 5 in terms of playing it normally. I suppose more on the higher end than expensive. And 3 cost to evolve normally is standard for a level 5. Interestingly enough, Myotismon was one of the cards from Ultimate Power, and I don't say this very often. One of the cards I just didn't like. Basically nothing good about it. It's a vanilla card where the stats weren't that great. I was not a fan. Yeah, this one I'm a huge fan. Now, Companion or Vengeance, call it what you will. No one seems to quite be able to agree here. It's a skill whereby if the Digimon is destroyed in battle, you take your opponent's Digimon down with you. It's ridiculous. It's a phenomenal skill. But of course, one of the giant problems is that not all Digimon have Companion, which means you've not only got to find a Digimon you like, you've got to find one with Companion. It gets awkward. Now you can go ahead and give a really, really good level 6 or even 7 Digimon Companion. And that's what's so ridiculous here. I find it odd that Myotismon was so terrible in Ultimate Power generally, but the promo, as far as I'm concerned at least, is so gosh darn good. But I am so in favour of this, ladies and gentlemen. I am absolutely loving this. Yes, it is an inheritable skill on a level 5, so when I say you can give it to anyone, that's not really a fair assessment. You can give it to any level 6 or 7 that can evolve from purple. So maybe I was slightly disingenuous, but make no mistake about it, this is just phenomenal. This is one of my favourite inheritable skills. I think it's absolutely amazing, and I think you should all be pretty gosh darned excited. And then to finish off here, we've got VenomMyotismon. Like we saw with the black, we got one line all the way up level 3, 4, 5, and 6. In a promo pack, incidentally, that is like the perfect way to do it. What does it actually do? Well, starting off with the stats here, we got 11 cost to play normally, 3 cost to evolve, 11,000 power, which is standard. That's what a level 6 gets. Cool. However, it's got a rather nice skill. When it is destroyed, you may play a level 4 purple Digimon from your trash without paying the cost. Oh. When I say level 4, I mean level 4 or less. That's kind of ridiculous. Now, as we've seen with all these purple Digimon along these lines, you do not get any play skills when you play it, which, on the one hand, sounds kind of sad. On the other hand, we've not seen any level 3 or 4 purple Digimon so far, other than Demidevimon that we mentioned and Devimon in this pack, that have play skills anyway, although those two will not operate. And to be honest with you, that is actually kind of big, because I'd want to play Devimon here. Imagine if you were able to do this. Your VenomMyotismon goes down, but you have evolved it from Myotismon, so you've got Companion, you take the attacker down with you. But then you're destroyed as well, so your skill activates, you play a Devimon and take out a level 3, and basically you're deleting 2 Digimon when one of yours gets deleted. It's sad, it doesn't work. Of course, there's plenty of Digimon like the aforementioned Tapemon that has a when destroyed skill, which is kind of fun. You get to just draw a card. That could work. And Garurumon, of course, on your turn, if your other Digimon is destroyed, you get +1 memory. So that would be a really fun one to have a bit of a play around with, because then you get extra memory as well, as long as this ends up getting deleted on your turn. There's some really good stuff that can happen here. I do like it very much. You know, playing a Garurumon without having to pay for it normally and then being able to evolve it and get that memory skill, yeah. I mean, Purple really are taking advantage of getting deleted, but they're also taking advantage of just being able to play extra cards. Being able to play a Garurumon or a Tapemon for free, yeah. Count me in, ladies and gentlemen. Count me in. I'm excited about this. I think these are very cool cards. We got 8 cards in the promo pack. Remember, every promo pack is the same. You just get the set 8 cards. And I'll be honest with you here. If anyone listening can hook me up with one of these promo packs, I'd be very happy. Hit me up on Twitter about the Wossy, would ya? But for now, tell me what you think about all of these cards. Go nuts, be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at the Wossy, where we talk Digimon and a bunch of other games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCGradio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all kinds of fun stuff. But by far the most important thing as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name is Ross, and you've been watching Wossy Plays.